What three key things do you need to have in place in order to take a really successful self-employed maternity leave? I'm Allison Caffrey. I'm the founder of Operations Agency, and I've been operations strategist behind the scenes of growing 7 and 8 figure businesses for the last 8 years. And I am here to tell you that even my maternity leave 3 years ago with my son Frank was honestly a little bit of a shit show. I had nothing in place. And to be transparent, that was kind of confronting as an operations person. I remember thinking to myself, why hadn't I just understood that I really needed to take a ton more time off for my business? I needed to really be present with my son. And it was a really, really challenging time for me, my husband, and my new son at home. The thing I realized is that preparing the business a little bit ahead of time and really preparing our mind around how we can absorb all of the exciting new challenges that are coming our way, adding a new little one into the home, we can transform maternity leave into perhaps one of the greatest leadership opportunities that exists. I really did work through maternity leave and came back to my business a more patient leader, a more gracious leader. I was able to solve more complex problems, lead with intention, integrity, and by example. And this is an incredible opportunity if we can really prepare and again soak in all of the exciting transformation that is about to come your way. So, I want to first and foremost say congratulations. If you're watching this video, it means you are probably expecting. And if you have grown your business to a point where it feels like you really need to be intentional about leave, that's another gigantic congratulations because, as we know, it's easier than ever to begin a business, but it's harder than ever to keep one. So, what I'm here to help you do is identify again the three critical elements that you can leverage to plan a really successful leave. So, the first and foremost thing is transparency. You want to centralize all of your company checklist, standard operating procedures, and resources so that while you are away, even if you're pre-team and you're thinking of hiring somebody in to support you in the meantime, or if you have a couple of contractors or a handful of employees on your team, you want to make sure that information is accessible because that is the baseline question source of what you're going to get when you're away on leave, right? Where is X? You want to answer that question first and foremost, right? How do I do X and where is Y? And that will alleviate some of the friction points where you could be pulled back into the business. The second big thing is to get out ahead of your projects. If you don't have clear project management structure for your current offers and for your quarterly initiatives, that needs to be a top priority for you because what you want to do is you want to plan ahead and you want to say, okay, if we get 10 new clients the day that I have the baby, what is going to be happening? Who's going to be taking care of some of those things, getting them onboarded, getting the project set up and whatnot. And then that way, even if you do need to jump in on something strategic or for a specific reason, you're really only working in the areas that you're absolutely necessary. Or you can create a plan of action to weave yourself out of that entirely and kind of, front load your project management structure. So we feel like we have some options there, at least, if you have that really solidly defined. And the third biggest thing that I see just propel women into a more just peaceful leave is clear data. Now, I'm a recovering control freak, perhaps not so recovering. And I love to see the data. I love to take a look at, a lot of the key performance indicators that drive the business that I know are directly correlated to the success of my business and to the success of my team. And I love to check those boxes. I love to jump in and check on these key performance indicators, understand, where everything is, where I might need to tweak some things. And when I was up both times during maternity leave with both of my sons, I would literally look at our scorecard while I was doing the 2 a.m. feeding and just making sure that everything was good to go because I knew that my team had filled it out throughout the day and that everybody was kind of able to give me their most accurate information. So having that is a fantastic window into how things are operating without needing to jump into meetings, without needing to jump into Slack, and without feeling like you're completely disconnected. And then what starts to happen is that little voice in the back of your head starts wondering, is everything okay? Who do I need to check in with, right? And that early mom anxiety starts to build. So Give yourself a break. Give yourself an opportunity to enjoy and soak in all of the incredible gifts that are about to come with maternity leave, and prepare your business as soon as you possibly can. Because I'm telling you, having this kind of behind the scenes shored up really does unlock another level of, leadership development and personal development that exists on the other side of welcoming a new baby into your home. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you want to hear some more maternity leave tips, tricks, and tactics, and stories from women just like you who have prepared their business for maternity leave and been able to thrive through the experience. I'll see you next time.